Alright guys, so today I decided to go trout fishing and we caught this. It's eatable, so that's what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna eat it, I'm gonna take it home, and it's like a little catch and cook, so yeah. Alright guys, so as you know, I just caught this rainbow trout today, and now I'm gonna be cleaning it and eating it. Well, obviously cooking it first, but right now I'm just gonna clean it. But before we start, I wanted to tell you a fun fact about these guys. Every trout has a protective layer of slime over their bodies so that it just protects them in the wild. So when you catch a trout and you release it, know that when you rub off slime, there's a good flake of the protective layer. Like, look, you can see slime dripping on my hand right here. It's just slime, and that's like their protective layer of skin. And when you rub that off, there's a high chance they die. So just want to let you guys know. But now let's start cleaning it, okay? So this is my first time cleaning a trout, so just bear with me as I do it. So you're gonna want to start by cutting it up here like this. Just up the middle like this. Until you get up to near the gills. Alright, and now if you look closely, there's some nice meat on this trout. And it's hard to see probably on the camera, but there's little slits right here, right above the gills. These aren't the gills. The gills are here. There's little slits here that you're gonna wanna take your knife and just go like this across, okay? And then you're gonna wanna come out like this, and then you're gonna wanna hold it. If you do this, the gut should come out as you rip it. Again, this is my first time doing it, so I got some out. And if you don't get all of the guts out, like I'm doing, I actually did pretty good, but yeah, that's actually really good. These are the guts, so you can throw up if you don't like looking at this. Here's a good close-up of that. And yeah, I got all the guts off. You might want to wash it, and then you'll see there's this black like strip here. That's their kidney. So all you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to take your thumb. If you can't do it with your thumb, you can do it with a knife, but you're gonna want to take your thumb and just scrape it out just like this. Maybe I should have done it the other way, but make sure it all gets out. Don't want to be eating that. Just like this. Get all that black stuff out. There we go. All right, make sure you do this thoroughly so you don't get any like sort of sickness from eating a uncleaned trout. All right, so that went pretty well, I'd say, because it's my first time. And as you can see, we have some nice meat here on this trout. And tomorrow I'll cook it up and we'll eat it. So yeah. So I forgot to say, you have to cut the head off. Maybe I'll mount this on my wall. No, I'm kidding. Look in there. See what it's been eating. Alright, yeah. And then you have your nice meat that you can cook on. You can fillet it, you can do whatever you want with it. If you're not gonna eat it, the trout, right away, you have to freeze it. So all you have to do is put some ice on the meat like this, and then make sure it's nice and iced, and then put it in a plastic Ziploc bag with ice so the meat doesn't like rot or anything. Like this should be good. All right, and now we'll eat it tomorrow. Alright guys, so today we're going to be eating the trout. I have them all filleted up. They are deboned right now, and we're just gonna cook it in a pan like this over the stove. And we have some fish seasoning. It's called adobo. And we have some lemon juice to give it more of a taste. And normally you would cook it in olive oil, or like normally you would cook other meats in olive oil. I'm gonna cook it in butter, pretty much the same thing, but it's gonna give it a bit more of a taste. All right, so now I'm just gonna put the butter in the pan, and I'm gonna let it melt in there. All right, so now we're just gonna put this seasoning on the meat. I'm gonna pour some in my hand. And then sprinkle it on the trout. Maybe a bit more. Now that we're done with our seasoning, I'm just gonna get it right in the pan, okay? All right. One fillet, two fillets. All right, now we're gonna wait, and we're just gonna wait, and then later we're gonna put some of this lemon juice on to give it more of a taste. Now we're gonna put the lemon seasoning in. All right, so now I'm just gonna turn the stove off because we're about done. And you always wanna check, cut into it to see if it's done. I'm just gonna look in. That definitely looks done. See, it's all white in there. You do not want it to be pink. That would mean it's raw. So yeah, we're finished cooking. Now I'm gonna see how it tastes. All right, so when you're done, if you have like a bunch of juices in here, like the butter and the lemon, you can just pour it straight on the fish for more flavor. Just like that. Yeah. All right, so after you're done cooking, you can, if you want to garnish, you can add like basil seasoning or parsley. I put some basil on. And now we're gonna try it. So yeah, it smells delicious. Tastes really, really good. Also, when you're eating this, even if you thought you did a thorough job getting the bones out, always be careful of the bones, chew thoroughly. But yeah, this tastes delicious. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. And if you're not already, please subscribe. See you guys in the next video.